Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. Mikel Arteta don't come aside from media setting where they talk about the match we'll go play against Crystal Palace. They call it ask him some kind of questions. Call they ask and say whether not true say in really want rest players to get say in sacrifice the Europa League for the EPL. So I work out to say that one don't be true. Say the truth be say we were really serious about the Europa League, but it's just the unfortunate say what's happen because a lot of news don't come aside for the media space. Say Arteta try to rest players so that he go come out for the Europa League and focus on the EPL, and there's no guarantee so we go win the EPL. So but don't explain, he don't tell us in your mind say that was not the case. So we really put in enough power, enough energy to make sure so we win and start a strong 11, but at the end of the day you no go. But me now just they do reverse psychology, just they look from another perspective, say if truly say Arteta rest players, say okay, you want sacrifice Europa League and you want win the EPL. Waiting they wrong in that. So I say man, I just throw that one out there, make people respond. If true say yes, he hits in full chest, say okay, I want rest players for the EPL, no come for Europa League, because Europa League, what we think they do go to Europa League now because we are using that place as a back door to enter the Champions League. But now the Champions League we don't already get that one, it has been secured, don't take for the bag. There is nothing will happen this season will make us finish 5th. We can't finish out of the top 4. That one is Shola. We can't finish out of the top 4. So it is either we finish first or we finish second. That's way B this season, because we'll be resting a lot. So that's so it just be. So let me know if truly say yes in rest players and what's going to happen. How bad is that? So a lot of people, I know a lot of people see they angry, say Arsenal lose against Sporting Lisbon. See, don't be everything person will revert. You don't get angry. Yes, 24 hours don't pass. So let sleeping dogs lie. Let us focus. If we say we'll be Arsenal fans and with the angry, what about those who only for the stadium? We'll be seeing them lose. They were still singing Arsenal. Even though Arsenal don't lose, not more penalty. They see they sing, they see they chant. We will there, we talk say that we'll be Arsenal fans. We want the vet for them. We no go. So let me follow first now when they talk say okay, if you are Arteta, I no go rest player. So if you are a manager and they beat us, you no go come training the next day. Is that what you're telling me? You no go come training because you are vetting. You can't win all your games. Days like this go come. Maybe say you go play your best players and you go lose woefully. It go shock you. Don't be small. We don't use our best leg. The squad we use for first leg. You know, even they are strong at this first leg, and we dominated them there. Got like 60-something% position. And they use their captain, use their everybody. Though they were the ones creating the clear cut chances, and they were at home. Now for our own home, since no fall according to plan, even self the way we start well. They were ahead of us. They were in the ascending order. By the end of the day, what's happen? Let us move on. Rally around the troops. Move on. Look into the sulk, the continue to the sulk, to the vex. How long the vex will be? We are fans, so man, don't forget. Imagine everybody when they come for that Emirates and behave like us. Go to the vex, we say okay, I know I'm support Arsenal again. So don't anyone do them, they even just say, they do something, they do that one. Still don't go see the fool, they don't play again. Come now against Crystal Palace, Emirates say go full again. But we over here, we go just the vex. You know, so that they do something. If the vex Arteta come, what's the make Arteta the 10 Ramsdale? We come aside, or what's the moment they tell Trossard, we miss a lot of chances. No, just let sleeping dogs like cut the team some slack. It don't happen between, it don't happen. Let us move on. So away from that, so the match where Arsenal will play against Crystal Palace for the weekend. Now the Crystal Palace under 21 manager Paddy McCarthy. Then go they in charge of that match pending when they go get a new manager. Now Crystal Palace never win any match for this season, so Arsenal they feel say they fit get something out of this tie. And you know the worst part, Arsenal and Crystal Palace they get one kind of bad record. Crystal Palace are like a boogie team, just like what your man in the talk. They always know how to collect points for one. Do you know that in the last 4 games we don't play for the Emirates, Crystal Palace collect 3 draw and they beat us 1. We never beat them the last 4 times they visit the Emirates. So now something we will try to change this season, and we need the help of all our supporters. We need the support to get. So this is not the time to go to sulk or cry over spilt milk. What don't happen. This is time to move on, to move further ahead. So now waiting the coach they talk. So that one don't pass. So this Crystal Palace team we are looking for a way to collect maximum points for their hand. This season is a different season. We go there home, we knock them. I think that was the first match we played in this season now. So this time around, when they come our own home, at least our players they don't recover small, which is not going to be easy. Against Crystal Palace, you might be seeing some changes again, or maybe I thought I would be forced to play players when they're 100% fit because everybody want to be seeing the same names on the team sheet, which is not ideal. Yeah, so not just the watch as everything will be sharp. Our William Saliba self they likely to miss the match against Crystal Palace from through the year because the guy they never stay assess and never really know what's in the soft with them. Now only Tomiyasu we know see that one. They come out for the Emirates on crutches. So now if Saliba miss the match against Crystal Palace, fine. Holding will come in to point deputize. We don't have a choice. So Holding comes in and you say Holding self the match rusty. Then Saliba after that Crystal Palace match there will be a 2 weeks international break. So my happiness we say that break they come in time. So the way all our players they like they're not 100% fit. So most of them not all anyway. So at least after the international break, everybody go down dey confirm. People like the Jesus we don't get much training sessions. Don't they come back to match sharpness and match fitness, coming back to form. That's what we need because after this Crystal Palace now we are entering the last 10 games. So we need all the helps we can get. Everybody will rally around. That's like 10 finals. Nobody very very easy. So can't wait. Maybe this international break just finish. Even Florian Plettenberg, where they work for Sky Sports Germany, come as I call the talk say Chelsea they go for Declan Rice. Say Chelsea don't make him one of their priority, and the reason be saying Chelsea collects Dennis Zakaria, where they play defensive midfield from Juventus on loan. So Chelsea they talk say they no go like to secure the guy's services for the long term. So after a loan tenure don't expire, they will send them back to a parents club with Juventus. Then alternatively they will be going for a Declan Rice. So they want to have a Declan Rice and other players in the middle of their pack. So they feel say it will make sense for them. Imagine Declan Rice, Enzo Fernandez, and N'Golo Kante in one team. So I don't know how they will do it. Oh, when they start, I mean they will play 2 defensive midfield at the same time. So that's what me. I don't know how they go. So oh, just the watch because remember I say Arsenal still get interest in this Declan Rice. So I know say at last now bidding war now go take place. So oh, just the watch as everything will be. However, Lee Dixon self when they come outside they talk say you see this Declan Rice issue where they talk say Arsenal they interested. Say Arsenal is using Declan Rice as a decoy to signing Moses Caicedo or Sergej Milinkovic-Savic. Say there is no way we Arsenal will go pay £100 million for a Declan Rice. It's not possible. It's not worth £100 million. So I would say I don't know. I can't reason about the talk. I see some sense in what he's saying, but I don't know because Arsenal really were interested in Declan Rice and they are still interested in him. So this one Lee Dixon will be one of our legends. They talk say for him, so be like say this is like a Trojan horse. So we Arsenal won't try to do. Well, at the end of the summer, now we will know how far whether the guy will really join them. Because when it comes to a bidding war, I don't think Arsenal can challenge Chelsea in bidding wars. So I know say Arsenal they get their own principle. They don't look a player, they go evaluate and say this player at £60 million he was no be 100. You collect 60, we don't collect 60. If you don't collect, oh yeah, they go. We go find plan B. Plan B no work, we'll find plan C. Now Arsenal pattern with that. Richard Doon also will be former Man City defender. Come and say talk about the match where Arsenal play against Sporting Lisbon. So you can talk say Fabio Vieira had a very very bad game, like a game he will want to forget quickly because the guy was just like a stroll, just perambulate for the middle of the park, just the patrol. He was doing nothing. He was not decisive, he was not controlling, he was not dominating, nothing. Like his quality is miles apart from Odegaard, and we all agree. And that's why people they forget say we can't play every match with Odegaard because he no be robots. He can't be playing every 3-4 days. And the major issue we'll get be say the people who are supposed to replace Odegaard, not just Odegaard. When you remove a Bukayo Saka and bring in a Nelson, the quality drops, irrespective of how good Nelson has been. The quality drops. When you remove somebody like Gabriel Jesus and bring in Edin Ketia, the quality drops. No argument about that. I just give examples. When you remove a Saliba and bring in a Rob Holding, the quality drops. When you remove a Gabriel Magalhaes and bring in a Kivio, the quality not so all around. You bring in a Jorginho, remove Thomas Partey, the quality drops. That has always been our issue. That is why people like Ateta the talk say for the plan we end up map out for us now on how we are going to be progressive. You get say we do for phase 3. We are ahead of schedule. Nobody expected us to come and be challenging for the title. We finished 5th last season. We are expecting us to either finish at least 4th or 3rd. But lo and behold, we are going for the title. People don't understand all these little variables. Shey na because we don't God just do them for us like this. We on the top of the table. Now this is all I be. This season, it is because the likes of Chelsea, the likes of Liverpool, the likes of Man City, they know they play like the normal. You get Liverpool and Man City, can see yes, Man City is still there. They're having a very, very fun time. Just that Arsenal are having an exceptional, a spectacular season. You get that is why we are where we are. You get it is we get the same manpower. Look at the kind of squad the Chelsea get. Give Arteta that squad, you go bust everywhere. But look at the squad Man City get. We don't have adequate replacement. Like we get squad depth, we just get quantity, but we don't have quality. And people need to understand that. That is why when you remove somebody like Saka, you remove somebody like Odegaard, you will see the quality will drop. You'll be like, so what are we doing again? Some people will say, why not play Emil Smith Rowe ahead of Odegaard? So Odegaard nowhere. Emil Smith Rowe going there, okay. The last match we played against Bournemouth, we added him in the first half. I had to remove him again and bring in Nelson because it was not 100% fit. Yes. So you need to understand all these things before you start channeling your anger to know that you don't have adequate squad capacity to fight in two fronts. Understand that. I don't know how hard this thing be. If you understand all these variables, you're going to say nobody vex at Arteta too much. The guy they try. Then away from that, Odegaard come outside and talk. So we need to show our winning mentality for 11 finals because we have 11 matches left for the season to be over. So we must make sure we collect maximum results. If not all of them, but at least a huge majority of them all to make sure so we put ourselves in the best position possible to win the EPL. And me too, I support him and I wish them all the best of luck. I'll be here to talk about whatever they do moving forward. Our James Bench also, the other journalist now come outside and talk to Saliba had no strapping when he come up for the dressing room. So what does that mean? It means say waiting to Saliba not really they as serious as everybody think. You get because you see maybe slept the penalty for just strap him, you got those kind of bandage, those kind of package, you get wrap him very well. Then go the limp they come out to show say maybe something to worry him. But I think all these things comes from overplaying because these guys are not robots. You get when you play too much, it will affect you. You get so that's what it just be. So we need adequate replacement. That's why Baba they look for the players. I believe so once you don't win the Premier League, qualify with Champions League, we go sign the kind of caliber players like maybe Odegaard raise to power 2, you get Saka raise to power 2. Imagine removing the Saka and bringing in Musa Diaby. I see him, you get. Imagine removing an Odegaard and bringing another player will be like Odegaard. I see him. Or come up party Puka Saidu, or come up party Puka against Milinkovic Savic. I see him. So these are some of the things we are talking about. Players who are energetic, that can win the ball, you get. So now what we just talk about? So just cut the team some slack. It's not easy. We are having a great season. Don't be anytime we just get one setback, everybody will come against the manager. Well, I'm Paul Messi himself come outside call the talk say for this match we Arsenal won't play against Crystal Palace, saying they see Arsenal bouncing back in a huge way. Say Arsenal will beat Crystal Palace 3-0. So now what's in the see because Arsenal have no other choice. Crystal Palace has always been a boogie thing, like a thorn in their flesh. They want to make sure say this time around they'll collect their own pound of flesh from this Crystal Palace and beat them. And not only him, even people like Chris Sutton, they come outside the talk saying they expect Arsenal to win 2-0, even though he recognize the fact say Crystal Palace they always disturb Arsenal for the Emirates Stadium, as evident, as shown in the last 4 games at the Emirates, where we say then collect 3 draws and then beat Arsenal once. Okay, so but notwithstanding, the Arsenal you have this season is a different kettle of Arsenal, different kettle of fish. You get so this time around Arsenal will beat them 2-0. Well, all this is speculations. You get Crystal Palace can come stun us, but we are praying it doesn't happen like that. You get so we just want so we don't lose Saliba. Saliba may likely not play, so we'll be expecting maybe somebody like Rob Holding and the Gonzalez will be playing at the same time, which is not ideal, because the Rob Holding is rusty, but we don't have a choice. That's part of what we are talking about. We need rotation. Rotation ain't going to keep all these players there. They hear people like Eric Ten Hag, they complain, say Arteta has been lucky with injuries because they feel say Arteta they manage in team better. You get why do people think we are lucky with injuries? Because of rotation, you get, and because of our players, not just our players, we get a very, very good physio, you get, where they help us treat our medical departments top notch. And then they help us make these players go injured, come back quickly. Look at the guy got injured, I think against Bournemouth. Trossard got injured against Bournemouth and came back against the next match. Who does that? Did we see that coming? We beat Fulham 0. Trossard came and played. Before the Trossard game, we were saying, Trossard go play, I no go play. If the guy go play, I no go play. But they came and played. You get? So did you know whether they were 100% fit? Now the coach know all these things. So when the coach is coming out in the media set, telling you few players couldn't play 90 minutes. You know what they do? You cannot start everybody. Like somebody like Saka, he had a bad game against Fulham. Why? Because he has been playing consistently without resting. He just said that every 3 days, every 4 days. What if make Pep Guardiola will come outside talk say now? Arteta don't they play 2 games, so they will drop points. What does that tell you? Stress, fatigue. People need to understand these little things so that I go know say irrespective of what happens, still support them, cut them some slack. You know, easy. So my dear football lovers, if you don't watch yesterday's show, check the top left corner of your screen. We'll see the thumbnail. Click and see that you get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So it's CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day and get out.